See, I'm all full of the interesting stories today.
Mm.
Yeah. But inexplicably, I picked the captain.
Beep.
You picked the Yappy Dappy. Oh, it's me, boys. Let's go.
I like it when sometimes you go, I refuse.
Okay, I refuse. How about that? I'm not doing it. That simple, mate.
Just because you
You
said
think
it.
that power there is something I'm going to go for? You are.
Oh.
You're mistaken.
Yeah. Who do you think you are? I am, my guy.
Who do you think I am? You are. We are. You are. Viewers. I pass the question off to you.
Right.
Who do you think you are? I am.
Comment down below.
For all that is holy, my goodness, the Lord Almighty Marsh and everything that is holy, Andrew.
Uh-oh. Oh, shite. I got it. We Gucci. I got it. We're fine. Settle down.
Oh, well, I went for my mini and a few crates beforehand, and I still have inexplicably gathered the ting.
Oh. Did it go quack as well?
I suspect these men might be Plebicus Maximuses. I can't remember if I searched ranked or team war.
Yeah, I don't know.
I suspect, Einstein, it was ranked.
I think you are correct in that assumption.
Because we always seem to go against
Beep.
when we do team war.
Which is
The opposite of what you expect usually happens.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. So you could say if if we went against
Beep.
that would be a mirror match.
You know, there was some guy that got mad that he was losing an age the other week, and he told me to get out of my basement, and I said, "Joke's on you, I'm already here."
Okay. Yeah, but he said get out of your basement. So he's not go to your basement, get out of it.
Maybe I should have said something like, "Well, how'd you know?"
How do you know I'm in my shitty basement?
What gave it away?
Is it that obvious?
What gave it away?
Was it your Yahweh and your Yuwala as well?
I think that's probably
your Yahweh and your Yuwala is always a dead giveaway.
Right. I mean, there's also, it's rare, but sometimes Hestus Commende gives it away as well.
Yeah. I mean, Esto is rare these days, but soon to... I tell you what, here's a thing for you, Andrew.
Okay.
Since they're doing Definitive Edition for Age of Mythology, I actually might get into that.
Right. Well, I haven't had the chance to talk to you about it yet. I wanted to see, are you finally now going to play Age 4 now that it's coming to console?
I mean, the reason I don't play Age 4 isn't because it's not on console. It's because I don't find the game that fun. I don't know. There's just something about constantly mining for resources, all that microing that you have to do. I don't know. I don't like it.
Well, they did say that they're going to tune the AI to do some of the mundane tasks, right? So
okay, so maybe it would be more playable for someone like me.
Well,
in my infinite shittiness.
Yeah, I mean, they're obviously, they said they're gonna remake the UI for controller.
You ass bag. You had a scout there.
Yeah, you didn't take it, so I left him.
You never told me that you are.
Yeah.
You are one of those men that I dislike aggressively.
Okay. I mean, I think I can live with that. But they're gonna make the menu a little bit better for controller, they said. And they're gonna fix a lot of the tasking and managing that you don't like. So what do you think? If they do all that, will you play it?
I'm certainly going to give it a go. But are they going to add controller support to the PC version and have all of that sort of benign nonsense on the PC version as default, or is it like just the console version that gets that?
See, I don't know.
And then the question is,
okay,
can you play on PC versus console players and vice versa?
You can. Yeah, they've already come out and said that crossplay is going to be a thing.
Okay.
So that leads
me to
think,
like who and where the advantage will lie, because I suspect having things done for you that's quite a big advantage.
Well, what I think it's going to be is as simply as like you build a. They both got heroes over here, by the way. They. I bet it's just going to be as simple as like you build a lumber camp and they're immediately going to like build a lumber camp and then start mining the wood like right after. I mean, I know they do that now, but it'd be a little bit more simplified. Or maybe it's like when you're coming up on your population, they'll automatically build another house or something. You know, things like that.
Yeah, I think the whole thing is quite interesting because it's the sort, like, similarly, the Anno game, 1800, which I love, by the way, that's being brought to Series X and console. It's just so weird because Anno is a really niche game even on PC. I can't imagine they're going to make many sales on console. I mean, I could be wrong, but like, what do you reckon to that?
I think it's interesting. I really don't know. I mean, I think it could go either way. I mean, obviously, it's making enough. You got to think it's making enough money too that the game has what, like 4 season passes. Right?
I mean, that's a whole different kind of worms in and of itself as well, because it's ridiculous the fact that it has so many shitty seasons. I really do want to nail his boots to the ground, as Marines would say.
I think it's just an interesting time in the Xbox One PS4 generation. We never really saw RTS games hit console. The only one I can really think of is Halo Wars 2. And now on Series X and PS5, there's really nothing different with those machines other than they're just more powerful. It's not like, you know, it's revolutionary like it was from PS1 to PS2, but, you know, like
I don't think we've had much of a generational leap since PS1 to PS2. Like, the 360 to even to Series X. I mean, some of the games that we're playing are still from the 360 generation. It's like
Army of 2-3 was very playable.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what was the last big jump? I don't think we've seen a big jump. Maybe, I don't know, ray tracing is a sizable jump, but it doesn't strike me as that much of a jump, you know?
Right.
Oh my god, this is going to be benign amounts of siege.
That'll, if you want to push.
Yeah, I do.
I have one more turret to drop.
I've got me ODST drops as well.
You know, don't you just think it's weird that we're seeing all these RTS games come to console, like, all at once?
I do, yeah. I mean, they're obviously thinking very similar things when it comes to why and how they're bringing them to console, because it's, like I said, it just seems very odd, especially in the case of Anno. Like, Anno especially is a niche. It's a resource management game, so it's like, it's difficult on PC, and it's going to be even worse on console. I just don't know how they're going to do that, you know?
Right. I don't know. I'm really optimistic about the future of RTS on console. I mean, I'm still going to prefer to play it on PC. I love that it's available. That's what I like.
I actually would quite like, maybe me and you could do a series where you teach me some of the basics of Age of Empires.
Yeah.
And we could do like some 2s, and I'd record it and you'd record it and whatever. And it's because I am interested in it. I definitely haven't given it enough of a chance, I would say.
Right.
I think I've definitely kind of just dismissed it more quickly than perhaps I should have. Because I do like Age of Mythology. We played Age of Mythology quite a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, we actually, I think all those videos are,
it.
I think we deleted those videos by now.
Yeah, because I mean, we were bad at it. You're probably quite a bit better at Age now than when we played.
Right.
Is it me or are these guys absolutely awful?
Yeah, they're pretty bad. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, leave it in the comments if you watch it on my channel if you want me to do Age videos, because I mean, I guess it's the whole host of content that I'm just not exposed to.
I was telling Gus and Hosty, I was like, this is going to be huge for TR, I think, because we already have a decent amount of Age videos. I actually have, I think I'm uploading my 100th Age game this week.
Oh, that's pretty good.
So, you know, they don't get the same views as Halo Wars, but that, you know, that's fine. I've been doing Halo Wars for 5 years. I've been doing Age for not even a year now. So,
yeah.
And Age is much more, oh my god, look at all these snipers.
Oh my goodness. Hold on.
Let me leave.
Oh no. Oh, okay.
Oh, shite.
I was going to poo on the moon.
Oh, shite.
I guess I'll take the node.
Anyway, the point I was just trying to make is that there's so many more Age content creators than just the two, you and me, doing Halo Wars, right? So
Oh yeah,
it's a
definitely.
more competitive market. Anyway, long story short is I'm really pleased with what we're doing, but it's just not what the views that Halo Wars gets. I do think when Age starts really hitting console, you're going to open a whole new audience.
I do
to these games.
actually wonder how much, to what degree there will be an audience for it, because will a you know a stereotypical console player be interested in a game like Age or even Anno? It's like I'm not sure if they're even on their radar, you know.
Well, they're at
Why
least
does this
coming to
guy keep
game. The Age
rebuilding his
games at least
base?
are coming to Game Pass, of course, right? So
That is very cheddarful. No, that brims me, I have to say.
yeah, that is you.
I mean,
Bryn.
I like Game Pass.
Now, how triggered are you on a scale of 1 to 90 that they've missed Game Pass expectations for the second year in a row? And Phil has come out and he said that they're getting to the point where they're reaching everyone who would be interested in Game Pass. Right? Like, they think they're hitting their limit already on Game Pass, just like 3 or 4 years after Game Pass came out.
I think that is false. I mean, I don't know what their aims are with Game Pass. I remember them saying that they wanted to have, was it like 1 game a month or something crazy like that come out?
Yeah. And that's
I
still
mean,
hasn't
obviously, and they've got a lot of studios, but I don't know if, like, even Bethesda, they bought them quite a while ago now. I don't know if they've even been able to realize, you know, the plans that they had for them. Like, I don't know how long that sort of thing takes to get in motion, you know.
Yeah, it takes a long time. I mean, we still haven't had a Bethesda exclusive Xbox game yet because
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like it must take quite a while for that to sort, because Bethesda don't make games very often.
no, but they also had contracts with Sony for Deathloop and what's the other one called? Ghostwire Tokyo?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. I mean, I'm not interested in either of those games particularly, which is interesting because I'm big into shooters and I've not played Deathloop yet. You know, I also haven't played Dishonored. How about that?
I thought you'd be all over Dishonored.
Yeah. I mean, most of the time I am all over it. Did you just poo on red and yellow combined there, or is
No,
yellow not
it's
there
just red. He's annoying me. He made
Oh, I'm
too
gonna
many.
go
They
kill his
both
siege.
have gone counterball, by the way. Both of them have just made counter units.
I mean, I'm playing as Cutter, so the joke's on him. Cutter is the ultimate counter bowl.
You. I don't know why he dropped that there. There's nothing there. I didn't lose a single unit.
I'll take that, thank you.
I am gonna lose here, but they were the 2 armies, so I don't.
Well, I'm about to show up.
Okay, I'll just rebuild in Stein. It's interesting. I mean, with the Activision Blizzard deal, I don't know what's going to be console exclusive and what isn't. This is where it gets so confusing to me. It's like, what's coming to Xbox and what's coming to PlayStation? Because they say they want Bethesda to be exclusive.
Yeah.
But Activision Blizzard isn't? It doesn't make any sense to me.
I mean, I honestly think they don't know themselves, and they're just saying what they think people want to hear at the minute when it comes to exclusivity.
It's weird. I mean, Microsoft is going to have, I wouldn't necessarily say a monopoly on the RTS genre, but they're going to have a really, really strong position on RTS. And I don't think that was intentional. I think that they revived Age of Empires because they knew that was something that they could do and the fans wanted it. They made Halo Wars, and now they're going to own Blizzard, which has StarCraft and Warcraft. Those are huge RTS games. So you're going to own Halo Wars, StarCraft, Warcraft, and Age of Empires?
Maybe
that's
maybe
huge.
that's like also huge for like the likes of us, because we could actually tilt into things like StarCraft maybe a little more convincingly than we have already. Because I mean, we've played a little bit of StarCraft, but I won't say either of us have really gotten into it properly, you know.
No.
And maybe we could and should now that they're all. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't say they were connected or in the same universe or anything, but they're kind of connected because they're on Game Pass and maybe there's audience crossover. But that existed before Microsoft bought them, so maybe it's a bit of a fallacy to say that, you know, now because Microsoft own it, we have a stronger position. I don't know. Doesn't really make sense.
It coming to Game Pass is definitely going to help.
Oh yeah, certainly, yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, I think Age coming to console is great. I really cannot wait to make content for that. I really don't think there's a content creator, or at least two of them, that are in best positions to cover Age coming to console than us. I mean, can you name a better, or I would say a larger RTS console content creator than you and me? I can't.
No, I mean, because it doesn't really exist.
So I mean, that's really exciting to me. It's
Yeah, I
like-
mean, it depends how big the potential audience is going to be for Age, because I'm still not 100% convinced that it's going to be as big as you might expect it to be.
No, it's not going to be like a Halo Wars 3. I think a Halo Wars 3 will be huge for us, of course, but...
Scatterbombed.
Oh, he's just going to blow all those bases up. Okay.
Well, I mean, this man had Siege coming out of his ears, so... Well, that was that then.
Yeah. I wonder... I also, you know, I gotta say, I wonder if this will allow a Halo Wars 3 to happen.
I mean, I think the most exciting news for Halo Wars 3 is the new 343 head. He's a fan of...
Halo Wars, yeah.
Yeah, Halo Wars and RTS games.
Right. I mean, I can see it going both ways. They've left it hanging, the story is what I'm referring to.
I almost think it's purposeful, you know, to leave it hanging, because it's like, we're not sure if we're going to come back because of sales or reception or whatever it is that they might not make a game for. And they've left it so that either it's a cliffhanger or they can come and correct the story at a later point with Halo Wars 3. Not correct, complete.
See, I would say they did that with ODST a little bit as well, and they just killed everyone off in a book from ODST, right? So
Yeah, I would be pretty tilted if they killed off the Spirit of Fire in a damn book.
right.
That would be incredibly annoying.
But I have heard that like people are getting triggered because you know the Didact from Halo 4, he got cut out of Halo 5, and then he was apparently killed off in a book. Well, apparently now he's back in a book,
Oh my god.
and rumored that he's going to be in this rumored Halo Endless game.
Do you know, I don't think I could care. And this isn't like a comedic statement. I don't think I could care any less than I already do about what 343 do with Halo, unless it's Halo Wars 3. Because all of the games they've released, in fact, yeah, that's not even an exaggeration, all of them have had major issues and still do, largely, apart from the MCC. You know, it's like, how?
Yeah.
I can't get excited for a company that does that repeatedly. Remember how excited everyone was for Halo Infinite. It's going to end the Halo content drought and this, and it's going to be that, and it's going to be the 10-year Halo. We are now, like, is it approaching a year after launch? Still no co-op campaign. Still can't replay missions. Like, what the shit's going on?
Yeah.
Like, honestly, for God's sake.
And it's tethered. That really drives me nuts.
How could you possibly have any sort of excitement towards the next game they're going to release? It's just going to be shit again.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
buy a shirt.
Yeah.